Risk-based quality management in clinical data management is a structured approach to quality oversight that keeps attention on the areas that matter most. The starting point is identifying the data and processes that are most important to participant safety and to the reliability of trial results. From there, teams assess the risks that could affect those areas and put monitoring and controls in place to detect issues early. In practice, that means being clear about what data must be trusted to answer the study objective and which process failures could have a meaningful impact. Now, for many studies, critical data includes primary endpoint data, key safety information such as adverse events, and any data used to support important decisions during trial conduct. Critical processes then include the workflows that protect that data from collection and entry through to review, correction, and storage. Now, this matters because clinical trials generate large volumes of data, and teams need a disciplined way to decide where closer oversight is justified. Factors such as delayed data entry, rising query rates, missing values in critical fields, or repeated late corrections can point to risks that need active attention. Routine controls still have a place, but risk-based quality management helps teams concentrate effort where the consequences are greater. Now, this approach also reflects wider regulatory expectations around proportionate risk-based oversight. For data management teams, that means documenting how risks were identified and assessed, what controls were put in place, and how signals were reviewed during the trial. It also means being able to show what happened when a threshold was crossed, what decision was taken, and why. That record supports traceability and demonstrates that oversight has been applied with a clear rationale. In day-to-day delivery, teams often use key risk indicators, quality tolerance limits, and central review techniques to support that work. A useful key risk indicator should be specific, measurable, relevant, and linked to a practical response. When a threshold is breached, the next step should already be understood. That might involve targeted communication with a site, refresher training, operational support, or a closer review of the underlying cause. However, a common problem is allowing the metric set to grow too large. Once teams are monitoring too many indicators, useful signals are harder to distinguish from background noise. Really, metrics should earn their place by helping teams make decisions. Another issue is letting the risk assessment sit untouched. After startup, studies change over time, and the monitoring approach needs to change with them, especially when systems, vendors, or data flows are updated. Cross-functional alignment is also essential. Data management may detect the signal first, but the cause and the response often involve clinical operations, sites, training, or system design. Clear ownership, agreed actions, and consistent communication make the model far more effective. Ultimately, the value of risk-based quality management comes from keeping oversight focused, making monitoring useful, and adjusting the approach as the study develops. When teams know what matters, review the right signals, and document how decisions are made, quality management becomes more consistent and more effective across the life of the trial. To learn how Quanticate can support your next trial, email inquiries@quanticate.com or request a consultation through our website. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more practical insights on clinical trials and modern drug development.